Hi, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. My name is Danielle Carnahan, and I'm an Asian elephant researcher and wildlife advocate on my platform, The Call to Conserve. I want to first thank the famous Fido Rescue and Adoption Alliance team for inviting me to speak to you for the third year in a row at their Celebration of Life event. And again, thank you for the team for all the amazing work that you're doing. During graduate school in 2018, I began researching the psychological impacts of exploitative tourism on Asian elephants. It was then that I started diving into just how harmful many of our practices are when it comes to captive wildlife. In a world where the tourism industry makes petting tigers, hugging chimpanzees, and bathing elephants seem normal, it can be challenging to see past the cute travel photos. My goal today is for each and every one of you to take a moment to question what you perceive as normal when it comes to wildlife. Because the truth is, the exploitative and unethical wildlife tourism industry is undermining conservation efforts while simultaneously making all of these unnatural encounters seem normal. And while many tourists will never truly see it, the training methods that animals like elephants have to undergo in order to interact with tourists are the starting point for a life of trauma. For elephants to pose for photos with tourists and be used for rides and baths, they have to be separated from their mother young. They are then restrained for days to weeks in one spot with very little access to food or water in order to break their spirit. This is a long and grueling process for a baby elephant and leaves lasting damage on the psyche. After being trained, the constant close contact with humans without any sense of autonomy lends to chronic stress, which can manifest in psychological and physical problems. While educating ourselves and one another about the often abusive and traumatic practices utilized in the tourism industry, it's crucial not to carry guilt about past actions. By this, I mean if you've ridden an elephant, petted a lion cub, or engaged in any other tourist activity that you're now learning might not be so ethical. Don't get down on yourself. You can only do better once you know better, and none of us are born knowing all of these things. Encourage others to question what they perceive as normal, and this will continue to spread awareness and create space for change in the animal rights and welfare industries. Because while no person can single-handedly burn unethical animal tourism to the ground, together we can change what tourism practices look like to ensure welfare standards are high globally. This is a great way to support conservation and animal welfare efforts all from the comfort of your home. So, if you're interested in learning more about ethical wildlife tourism and want to join me in spreading awareness, follow along with me on my blog, The Call to Conserve. There you can find my current fieldwork and research projects, along with exposés and video content to continue learning about conscious consumerism and wildlife welfare. And for daily updates about my fieldwork in Nepal, connect with me on my Instagram at Danielle for Wildlife. Thank you again to the famous Fido team for allowing me to participate in this amazing event, and enjoy the rest of the live stream.